And we're glad to be back here with you on another Talking Tuesday, coming live from MIGS here on your Saluda Now. Thank you all for joining us here. And we appreciate George and Gina for having out. Listen, we have had a great lineup here today. Please go back and watch all the videos. Today we've had a great group of people in here. You'll want to take advantage of going back and watching all the ones that came. Sharon Holloway was in here. She was from the Saluda County School Board, and of course she was with the Saluda County Education Foundation. So go back, watch her video, and she's got some great ideas. And if you want to be on the Walk of Fame, get your brick in by July 1st. Also, they're going to have the banquet, the gala, the black tie event on March the 13th. So you want to make sure you do that. Also, we were glad to have Adam Swan with us from Holly, and he has a discount code. Just use the code Saluda Now on checkout on Holly's website, and you get 10% off. So what a deal there. Also, it was good to see the good folks from Farm Bureau with us today. They were also with us, so we've had a great lineup here today, and we appreciate you joining us here on Saluda Now. So we just are thrilled to death that we're back. We're just glad that we're able to be back here with you as we took a little hiatus, but we're here back and looking forward to a great year as we begin our 10th year here on Saluda Now. And this, of course, is our 7th year here at MIGS. All right, we've got somebody very special with us today. It is Master Trooper Brandon Bolt, and we are finally catching up with you, BB.
What's going on, man?
How you been?
I'm doing good, brother. How about you?
Good. I'm glad to hear y'all had a good holiday.
Yes, sir. Always.
Yeah. And I thought I was going to have to call you. I hit a deer. But your sidekick, Pulaski or Pilatoski,
you can call him
not Phil.
We call him Pizzeria.
Yeah, I ain't thought about he would be good to talk to on Groundhog Day with me.
He would.
Because they kin to the groundhog.
They are.
Don't tell him I said that. But no, he helped me out. I hit a deer right on Greenwood Highway, 5:15 in the morning.
Okay.
Messed up my pretty little red car. Totaled it.
Golly.
Thank God I'm alive.
Yeah. Well, what about the deer?
Did the
deer make it?
I don't know. I didn't see the buzzard circling, so I hope he got away okay.
I'm glad you're okay. Cars can be
but
replaced.
he got a lot of fur on my hood. So
man.
Anyway, but good to see you.
Yes, sir. Good to see
Thank you for coming by and been missing seeing you. And how are things at South Carolina Highway Patrol?
Man, I'll be honest with you. They're good now. The snow and the ice is gone.
Yeah, y'all was just working the roads, wasn't you?
Man, yes, sir. So it just Southerners and anything less than 32 degrees don't mix when it comes to precipitation. So it was a crazy 2 weeks with all that. I'm glad to see that, just like typical South Carolina weather, we're back to springtime evidently.
Oh yeah.
We went from Alaska cold to southern spring. So some crazy weather we're having right now.
That's right. And I wanted to show you this from, was it Monday? We had the bad fall.
Yep.
See Batman?
Man, I see Batman.
Walking away. But they said as he walked away, he went, hee.
That's great. That is great. I love it.
But that fog was something, wasn't it?
Man, it was. It stayed around here until about 11 o'clock or so. I mean, it was a little later in the afternoon.
I always question, did you put your high beams on, low beams, what?
So I actually posted a video on my Instagram, like during the snow, what you see. So the big thing is low beams and fog lights.
Okay.
When you actually have your high beams on, that tends to light up the area higher up, and all you see is the fog in front of you, whereas you're trying to highlight the ground in front of you, is what you're wanting to see. So you can see what's immediately in front of you.
Yeah.
So.
We had a little effect of that this morning, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it wasn't as bad as Monday though. You couldn't hardly see it all.
No, but you'd be shocked. Like the next time you're riding around, just look at when it's raining or when it's foggy outside. Just the amount of people that don't have their headlights on, and they get out here and still run 5 and 10 over the speed limit. And it's like, slow down a little bit. You don't know if that cow's in the road, especially somewhere like here in Saluda. Cows get in the road all the time. There's deer out, and it's safe to move during those times because they, they really can't be seen. You know.
And I like your picture over there in Newberry, South Carolina. Is that your car, actually?
That is not.
Okay.
I mean, that's a buddy of mine.
Okay.
That's from this area, actually. That's his car. It's his new car, actually. So
We'll have to have him on sometime with us. And you just put this out today, 23 hours ago, seeking information.
Yes, sir. That was a hit and run that happened. Not a hit and run, but they're looking for information. The person that was driving this car basically was passing, and another vehicle swerved and hit another vehicle, trying not to hit this person. So I tell people, I'm seeing a lot more reckless driving, more dangerous driving than we ever used to see. Man, I'm gonna tell you what. I can't support any one company or anything, but if you got one, put one in your car because it will it's saving truckers left and right. What I would see on the interstate is if you were to wreck, truck driver would say this car passed me and then slammed on brakes because they couldn't see what was in front of them. But if there was no dash cam, you don't know what to go on other than he said, she said, and that's it. And you see a truck rear into the car. And now a lot of these 18-wheelers have a dash cam. They're more than willing to hand you the video. And now what you're seeing is a lot of these cars are causing wrecks with these big trucks.
Wow.
And so, like this, I mean, you hope maybe to get a doorbell camera, anything that can pick up information. And, we're just grasping at straws here for this. But, if you know any information about this hit and run, I don't want to call it a hit and run, but this collision that occurred, about that vehicle that left the scene, we would like to know.
Happened right there at 39 near M.A. Bryson Road. Know exactly where that's at. Been up through there myself lately. And you also got a picture on the Instagram. Fasten your seatbelt.
Yes, sir. That was
someone is waiting for you.
That's it. That was I was at Thornwell.
Okay. We go up there good.
So,
a good bit.
I was up there eating lunch with some elementary, middle, and high school kids, hanging out with them, and I saw that when I was leaving. I'm like, you know what? I hadn't seen a sign like this yet, so take this picture and post it for everybody to see. Because we're still, we got 90-something% compliance, but we're still at this turning point where 50% of people who die on our roadways are unrestrained. And it's just not a good idea, especially with these other drivers. If you were driving by yourself, I'd say go right ahead. If nobody's on these roads, do what you want to do. But you can't rely on these other drivers to do the right thing. The majority of the time, they're just, as soon as they get in their car, all that Southern courtesy goes out the window. I mean, they just hammer down and let's see what happens. And that's pretty scary when you think about it.
Yeah, and a lot of accidents lately in Saluda has been because of speed.
Yes. Speed will sneak up on you. I mean, it really will. You don't realize how long. Part of our training when you join the patrol is they would take you out to the Darlington Airport and put you in a Dodge Charger.
Oh, wow.
And they would get you up to 110 miles an hour, and you had to stand on the brakes and activate the anti-lock braking system so you could see how long it takes for a car to slow down. And when you're talking, it takes 2 football fields, 3 football fields at 110 miles an hour. And they do that so these guys have an idea of when you think about it, like, oh, I was doing 140 miles an hour in a chase. But you got to realize that car's not going to stop the same it would at 50. I mean, you're double, triple that speed and that momentum. So that car's got to work a lot harder. So they want people to have an idea of, okay, this is reality,
That's right. Anything else you want to share with us today, Brandon?
Man, we want to recruit. Recruiting is hard for us, but it's hard for us because we're looking for a certain type of individual. Maybe you're somebody who's in the National Guard. Maybe you just got out of the service. We're looking for somebody who has what I call that servant's heart. Someone who comes out here and they're willing to do the job. And it's not just a job. We call it a job. But this is a career. This is a calling. We're going to pay you good money. The starting salary is $57,000 a year. Maybe you're at another agency and you're looking for a change. We're very structured. We get equipment. It's one of those things of being a part of a bigger agency. There's other avenues to go to, like we have a K-9 unit, we have a SWAT team, we have a motorcycle unit, a collision reconstruction team. we get guys who got pulled. Buddy of mine, he works for the governor's detail service. He's actually in charge of the lieutenant governor. That's what he does now. So you have other places you can go instead of just working the road, but you got to put your time in like everybody else.
Yeah.
But you know, you only work 14, 15 days a month, and it's a good career. I've been doing this. January 4th was 17 years for me. So
wow.
I'm getting old, man. I'm letting some of his hair grow on top, and we need some young blood in here behind us. And we don't have an age cap, so you can be 50, 60. If you're pretty physically fit and you want to come over here, you can do this job. I mean, it's.
And you know how I wrangled you into coming on here?
How's that?
I heard you on the radio.
Which one?
Greenwood.
Greenwood?
Yeah.
Okay.
With up there, you was with
Southern Fried Morning Show?
no, not Southern Fried. That's Abbeville. You were with she's on. It's a lady. I'll think about it in a minute. Ann.
I think it was.
Ann.
Did she actually have me on the radio show? Or
She did.
Okay.
She interviewed you, and it was really good. But I'll think about it in a minute.
And also want to plug this in. Spring is right around the corner. If you want me to come and speak to a civic group, Lions Club, Rotary Club, if you got a church, anybody with young drivers, anything safety oriented, we can come by. If you got any spring festivals, fall festivals, anything like that, back to school bashes, you know, my email is brandonbolt@scdps.gov. That's my first and last name. I'm more than happy to come out and work and deal with these kids and have a good time with you. We'll have fun. I got a golf cart, I got drunk goggles, I got cornhole boards. I mean, we can really turn it up and have a good time.
That's great, and we appreciate what you do there. And he will have you on. And she's on WCRS.
Okay.
98.5 FM, 1450 AM, and she does a phenomenal job. And I Love Ian Show is the name of it.
Okay.
But I cannot remember her name.
I think I've done an interview over the phone, if I'm not mistaken.
Probably so. And that's where I heard you for the first time. And but she is good, and you can listen to her. And Ella. She's a Yankee. She puts it on her website.
I love it. Well, she might be Yankee. She's Southern now. She lives down here, so
she does a good job too.
I always tell people this: nobody retires and moves north.
I need to interview her.
Hey, bring her on here.
Yeah, she's good.
Bring her
good.
on here.
I need to have her on. Well, anything else you want to share with us on Saluda?
Man, no. I hope everybody goes out here and has a good weekend. And
yeah, Super Bowl's coming up.
I know who's playing. That tells you how to touch on it.
Eagles and Kansas City.
Who do you think's going to win?
I'm hoping the Eagles, but Kansas City, Pat, what's his name, Pat Mahomes.
Okay. He's something else.
He is awesome.
Man.
There's no denying. I mean, he is just Mr. Football all the way around. He's just elusive and he's, of course, he's got Travis Kelce to throw to, you know.
Yeah.
And this is what Travis Kelce, you know, his girlfriend is, what's her name?
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. And he said, my favorite meal in the morning is breakfast. And Taylor gets up and cooks. You know what for me?
What's
a Pop-Tart.
A Pop-Tart. Hey, man, that's when you're a supreme athlete like that, you can use anything you want to as fuel. So, you know, that's funny.
He's funny.
I guess that's the price you pay for being in love with a billionaire. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, you got it all everywhere else,
Billionaire.
but you can't cook. You know, that happens.
I'm not going to say no more about women and cooking. But we appreciate you, and look for him out there on the road. And, of course, just Google Brandon Bolt, and he'll come up on Instagram. You can follow his Instagram page. You can see all the highlights we made of him today. And we appreciate you coming by again.
Man, thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
All right, and that's Brandon Bolt, Master Trooper with the South Carolina Highway Patrol. It's been good to see all of you today. I hope you have hope you have a safe week. Everybody's been mentioned. Where's the Super Bowl? Yes, and it'll be up tomorrow. And listen, you can win with Holly. Remember, Adam Swan came on today. Go to Holly's website. In fact, just look up Adam Swan. He has a link up on his page. Go to Holly, and then you can make your selections. When you go to checkout, put those keywords Saluda Now as your discount code, and you will save 10% all the way through the rest of the month. Appreciate George and Gina for having us out, and World Finance, thank you again for sponsoring us on the show today. God bless. Have a safe weekend, and we hope to see you next time on another Talking Tuesday